Buddies, just came back at it with another video. Week 14, let's take it the Bengals to the Super Bowl. We're still undefeated. I think our record's 12-0.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And they go play action now. Burrow. There's the rookie from LSU, Jamar Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. D.J. Reader in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. There's Garoppolo to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say,
Charles, if you give me this cold, I want snow.
You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me.
That's crazy.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us
69 yards.
to the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Burrow now off the bootleg. He finds his target, Ebron. And so close, he gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with 1st and goal.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
We're going to do it anyways.
2nd down and goal. Burrow eluding the pressure right to the goal
What?
line.
Come on, no, he had that.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
3rd and goal. Burrow. Now Burrow.
Oh my God, pick it up.
Now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Uses the stiff arm. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they'll pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, Do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's a second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Completes it to Samuel. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
Why is George Kittle so open?
This is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now it's Wilson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. He will find his man Chase complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it. But he sure made it look easy there.
Yeah, the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Garoppolo. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Garoppolo again. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Garoppolo looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals getting set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Burrow's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, Mixon. The tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To throw is Garoppolo. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And they get Pro Bowl tackle Trent Williams for the infraction there. Garoppolo to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete.
Oh, come on.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing, Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 6 yards left on second down. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
We might lose
the
now.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down, Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Mitchell, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. 2nd and 12. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. First throw of OT for Garoppolo. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. First throw in overtime now for Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And he will stop the clock here as he's out of bounds with the first down. 24 seconds remaining. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust.
Chelsea's wide open.
You know are going to make.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's into the end zone.
We got real lucky with that one. Oh my God. So we're 13-0. Make sure you like, subscribe, and line us over.